What is something common that has never happened to you?
Never met a stray kitten that was begging for me to take it home. All of the strays I see are on their way somewhere important.
Why doesn't anyone offer me free DG? Lol.
Seriously, the DARE program is full of lies.
Never gotten poison ivy. I've never fainted.
I have never had strep throat.
Just swallow a handful of razor blades and needles. Same effect.
I don't know if it's common, but a friend expressed surprise when I told him I had never, ever seen hail in person. I know of it, of course, and seen videos and the like, but I've never experienced it myself. Edit. To answer a frequent question, I lived most my life in Virginia, and now live in Delaware. Said friend also lives in Virginia, though further south than I.
I remember seeing it 5 days after buying my first new car. When it fell on and dented my first new car. Did not even have the permanent license plates, but I had hail damage. I'm almost 29 and I've never been stung by a bee, wasp, hornet, etc.
Me neither. So maybe once I get stung, I will discover that I'm allergic to them.
Never heard "I love you" or "sorry" from my parents. I'm close to 40.
Do you want a hug?
I do. Thank you.
I've never met any of these hot single women in my area that seem so abundant. Pensive face.
Never had a cavity.
My dentist told me different people have different kinds of bacteria prevalent in their mouths. Some have bacteria that tends to form cavities. Some have bacteria that tends to present gum disease, for instance. I'm in the latter category, and have also never had a cavity. So yay?
Never had to go to the hospital.
I go every day. I work there.
I've never caught a fish. We would so end hours a day fishing as a kid in summer, and for some reason I never caught one. As an adult, people have taken me fishing, determined to help me catch a fish. Nothing. I'm 40. It will never happen.
The real fish was the friends you made along the way.
One night stand or FWB relationship.
I tried to have a casual FWB. We're married now.
Being invited to a wedding. Everyone always tells me about how I'm so lucky to not go to weddings because of how much they end up spending to attend them, but I'd like to experience it at least once in my life. Apparently I'm not close enough to anyone to be invited. Skeptical smiley face.
During COVID, a lot of friends got married in small ceremonies. Understandable, but I wish that I got more chances to attend bigger weddings, because they seem fun. My family is from a culture where weddings are big 100+ invite everyone affairs, so I'd love to participate in more of those.
I've never been pulled over or gotten a ticket. Crossed fingers. Light skin tone.
I bragged about this a couple months ago, then got a ticket a week later. Careful out there, man.
48 and never tried a cigarette.
64 and never smoked anything. Though I'd like to try smoking a brisket sometime.
I've never been to a funeral.
Oh, they're a riot. You got to try 'em.
Despite living in Scotland and being a white, heterosexual male, I've never played a round of golf. Edit. Whoa. Was not expecting this much of a response. And to the legend who sent me the helpful reward, thank you. Smile.
Any natural disaster and snowball fights.
As someone from Kansas, I would highly recommend against a snowball fight during a tornado.
I've never gotten a nosebleed. And #X200B. Ever.
When I was in school I got it 12 times in a month. Got operated on, and turns out a growing bone in the nose had pressed against a nerve. Alive because of modern science. Would have died for such a simple reason in ancient times.
Everyone in this thread is jinxing themselves.
For some that's a good thing. Never had a girlfriend. Tomorrow's edit. You guys, I actually got one.
Brain freeze from ice cream, etc. I have no idea what y'all are talking about. Long-term relationship.
Same. I've always been somewhat of a loner, but lately I've been looking to not be alone. COVID hasn't helped that though. Edit. Loner, not loner. I don't loan people anything.
I'm 30 years old and I've never had a wet dream. Edit. Boy, I tell ya, if I knew my inbox was gonna get flooded with dudes telling me about their nocturnal emissions, I don't think I would have left a comment.
Yeah, whenever I have sexy dreams I always wake up before the good part. Married 36 years. I'm almost the only person I know that's never been divorced. My wife has been divorced 3 times.
This sounds like an immovable object, unstoppable force situation. Hope your streak wins out over your wife's.
Being called for jury duty. I am 40 and my dad and my sister have both been called, but not me.
It seems there's 2 types of jury duty notices. There are people like you, who either never receive one or rarely receive them. Then there's people like me who receives a jury duty notice every time I'm eligible.
Never made a post on Reddit or other social media after being on Reddit for 9+ years now.
Winning a Cards Against Humanity game. Look at you with enough friends to actually play.
Feeling loved by someone other than your family.
Hang in there, General Kenobi. He.
39 straight male and I've never been to a strip club. Holy schnickies, there was a lot of comments on this. I've been invited to go to a strip club many times. Just doesn't seem appealing.
Me neither. Don't see the point in giving myself blue balls, going home frustrated, knocking one out then crying myself to sleep. Edit, a lot of people here saying you can get extras. Yeah, good point, but for me, it's a lot of money for 37 seconds. And I'd still cry myself to sleep.
I've never smoked a cigarette or been sent a DK pic. Edit. And I don't want any, thanks. Edit 2. Mistakes were made by admitting that to the internet, but any pics will remain Schrodinger's pic and will never be opened. Is it a DK? Is it a cigarette? We will never know.
I'm sorry for what's likely going to happen to your inbox.
I never learned how to drive. I'm 30.
Kissed by a woman.
I'm 57 and nobody has ever told me that they are LGBTQ. I have some gay and lesbian friends, but I only know it see somebody else told me. I'm a grizzly, old, redneck-looking mother so maybe PPL think I'd be hateful. Also, I don't talk about sex so it isn't likely to come up in a conversation.
When I was about 21, one of my best friends had some sort of life moment and decided he needed to come out. He called me and I got along. Confession? Maybe, whatever you call it when someone tells you their life story and realization that they're gay. At the end I went along with it and pretended like he was telling me something I didn't know. What I wanted to say was, I appreciate the candor, but I didn't know this was a secret. Do you not remember the time you tried to kiss me on the mouth? Literally everyone who has ever met you knows you're gay. You wore homemade vests in high school.
I'm 41 and haven't died yet.
What's your secret?
Never been fired from a job *, knock on wood *.
Only time I got fired was from a new MGR. First week, they didn't last a month and I got hired back.
I am in my 40s and I have never had anyone invite me out for drinks.
If by any chance you live around Puget Sound, I'm going wine tasting at 3 p.m. today. You are invited.
Oh, how I wish. Would take quite a bit of convincing to get the wife to cross the country for any reason though.
Never been on a date. I'm 34.
Hell, I've never been on a date, and I'm married. Edit. Fine. First date, you pedantic FS.
0 to 60, huh?
Never rented a home or had a roommate.
I never got a tattoo.
Same. I think tattoos on other people are cool, but I've never been interested in getting one myself.
I'm 27 and I've never been drunk.
I am 28 and for the millionth time I am going to try and get sober on Sunday. I wish I never started drinking. Edit. I forgot I am 29 lol.
Had a relationship. I don't understand how they're so common.
24 and never broken a bone or had any fractures.
41 checking in here. Nothing broken yet. Edit. Lol, and now my #1 comment is about being too lame and boring to break a bone. Gee, thanks Reddit.
Let's keep it that way.
39 and have never had any children.
I'm a 35-year-old woman with no kids. I have never wanted children, nor do I plan on having them. It's okay if you don't have them. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. People don't understand why I don't want them. Personal choice people. And no, finding the right guy won't make me want them. My right guy will feel the same as me.
Yep, I'll never want kids. And you're right, when the right girl comes along, she won't want any either.
Kissing a girl, and #X200B. Edit. Answering some questions. I'm 24, I have never tried to before nor do I really care to that much. I am a busy person and dealing with another human being is tiresome and stressful. Also me am not gay.
Move on. Kiss guys.
They have cooties and I should know.
I have never won an award for anything, ever. In elementary school, literally every single person in my class won an award for something except for me. I have never been an employee of the month. I have never been honorably mentioned for anything. While in the service, the only ribbons I received were the ribbons the rest of my unit received. While playing sports, the only trophies I ever received were the ones the rest of my teams received. Now, while working for the police as a 911 dispatcher, I have never had any accolades whatsoever. In fact, when I was in kindergarten, our teacher made a promise to us that if every child lost a tooth, we would get an ice cream party. Best efforts aside, I never lost a tooth in kindergarten and we didn't have a damn ice cream party, because of me lol. Edit. Okay, the outpouring of love I received was completely unprecedented to me and something I was ill prepared for. Thank you all so much lol, this is crazy.
All the reasons why you can be a great villain.
I played one hell of an Edmund in King Lear. Sleep paralysis, I am thankful and I hope I will never experience that.
Thank you for watching. We upload new videos every day. So be sure to come back for more fun. Please consider liking and subscribing if you enjoyed the video.